I am going to give you the 4 M's of business, the things that every good business owner needs. And if you haven't got one of these in place in the right area, then I'm guessing that your business is probably failing. You need this. So watch this through. And if you get right to the end of this, there'll be a fifth tip that will really make the difference to your business. So come on, watch it through. Do it now. Okay, the 4 M's of business, that you must have all of these in your business to make it work. So it's a guideline. You just pick out the ones that you've got or the ones that you haven't and work it through. Let's go. So the first M, or the first cornerstone of a great business, is you have to make it. So whether you've got a service or a product, it has to be made. Now, a lot of people will think that just because they've learnt to be a plumber or a lawyer or a therapist of some description, that's enough. So it might be, if you want to keep, swapping time for money. But the reality of it is you still need to plan it and make it so it works. So if you've got a product, then that's easy. You make the product, you look if it's viable. Are others making it? What is that bit there that you can actually do that's going to make yours different, but you've still got to make it? So there's the cornerstone. Now, if you've got a service, it's no different, because you've got to make that service fit. So are other people doing it? Are they making money at it? So can you copy the good bits that they're doing and then make it even better? So that service that you're delivering is the best it can be. So the first cornerstone is absolutely, you need to make it. The second cornerstone, the second M, if you like, is marketing. So I know lots of people, they love that word marketing. But my experience is, and a lot of small business owners, they get into business, but they don't even think about marketing their business. They think that just because they're the best therapist on the planet, in their mind, that people are going to keep coming to them. The reality is it doesn't work like that. You have to market your business 24/7, 365. So what process have you got in place to actually make sure that your business is being seen on a regular basis? So, you effectively, you need to become a marketeer or employ somebody to do that for you. But if you're a small business owner starting out, you need to plan your day so that a good percentage of that day is marketing. How are you going to get that out there? How are you going to get your message out there so that people are coming to you? Because if they're not knocking your door down, it tells me that the type of marketing that you're using isn't working. What's your social media doing? What's your YouTube channel doing? What are all of those bits that you can be putting your message out there to lots of people? If you haven't got it, how are you marketing that? Are you going networking? Or are you doing the lumpy mail sort of thing? A bit old fashioned, although some of it's coming back in now. What are you doing to get your business out there so that you're getting leads coming in? And then what is the process that you've got for converting those leads into sales? Or are you just blagging it? So with the marketing and sales, you really need to have a process that works, so that once you've got that funnel working on a regular basis, because your social media is working or your networking is working or whatever marketing that you've got, how is that coming in and how are you then converting those leads into sales? The third cornerstone, and this is for me quite a big one, is managing the business. How are you managing your staff? How are you managing the business? Now, if you're a one-man band, then you probably need to be managing your time, and so that you don't end up swapping time for money, that there's something else coming in. So you need robust systems and processes. We've talked about this before. So for me, like, systems and processes run businesses and people run the systems and processes. So how good are your systems and processes in your business? Now, a lot of small business owners say to me, oh, well, we're a one-man band, you know, we're on our own. We don't really need systems and processes. That is complete bollocks, okay? You need systems and processes right from the start of your business and make them work, because otherwise you're never, ever going to get any better, because you'll be all over the place. You won't be organized. That is what I see all the time. So the third M is about managing that business and getting your systems and processes right, and having a process for moving from what you're doing now to a better process, to best practice. Because it's not until you get to best practice will you start to innovate and actually get better. Right. The fourth M, and the fourth cornerstone of business, is about measuring it and getting the numbers sorted. What gets measured gets managed. If you don't measure it, you certainly won't manage it. Now, lots of people, they don't do it. How many businesses have I seen that have gone bust where people haven't got a clue about where the money's coming from, or they have in their head, oh, well, I've quoted 20 grand, it's going to cost me 15, therefore I'll make 5. That, again, is another load of bollocks, because the reality is most people don't look at all of the little bits and the time it's costing them. And, you know, how do you know whether you're moving towards your goal or away from it if you haven't got a process in place to measure it? Everything needs measuring so that you can work out what works and what doesn't. So you can do more of what is working and less of what doesn't. It's simple. It's not bloody rocket science, is it? Come on. We need to measure everything in your business and then make decisions based on the numbers in the business. Okay, here's your bonus. The fifth thing, if you like. And I can't call it a cornerstone because it wouldn't be a square, would it? So it wouldn't be a cornerstone. But the fifth part of any business is your mindset. If your mindset isn't right, the chances are you're not going to move forward in your business. Okay? You know, if you've got the employee mindset, the chances are it won't grow. You know, I'm either two things. I'm either asleep or I'm working on my business. So my head is always thinking about the business, even if I'm on the golf course or laying on a beach. You know, I will have something in my mind going on about my business, because that's what I do. I'm a businessman. So I'm thinking about how I'm going to make more money, how I'm going to actually change other people's lives. So therefore, my mind is on the business. But the amount of small business owners that I've heard, oh, it's hump day, we're on to Wednesday, it's hump day, we're over the worst. So it won't be long before it's Friday. Give me a break, okay? Again, more bollocks. You can't think like that. If you've got all the processes in your business and your mindset is right to actually get the processes right, you won't even think what day it is. It doesn't matter, does it? Because it'll be how you've designed your life. But most people don't. Most small business owners say, oh, well, it's work-life balance. Work-life balance is what you design it to be and what you want it to be. So if you can't wait for the weekend or to get over Wednesday, it tells me that there's lots of bits missing in your business. There's bits, maybe you don't even like it. You don't like being in a business. In which case, go and get a job, because it's easier. You know, the other thing on this is, have you got a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? You know, this is really important, and to actually acknowledge the difference between the two. So when you've got a negative cognitive bias going on, you can say, oh, yeah, I've been really negative about that. You know, are you always catastrophizing, looking at the end all the time and what, oh, this could go wrong? Yeah, it could go wrong. But how about hoping for the best and then planning for the worst? So think about those key areas. Are you an employee or entrepreneur mindset? Is it for you, you know, growth or fixed? And what is your cognitive bias? That is what to start with, whether it's a positive cognitive bias or a negative cognitive bias. Come on, you know this makes sense. So all of those things there's some short little tips for you to make a difference in your business. Okay, so 4 things to start with. First cornerstone, make it. Second one, the marketing. The third one, managing it. And the fourth one, measuring it. And the little bonus in the end is about picking your mindset. So come on, do it now. And if you've enjoyed this video, please watch the next video just here, or subscribe to my YouTube channel just here.